This is Masechet Brachot daf 54b, towards the beginning of the 9th parak of Brachot, and we're going to see the Gemara today about Birchat Hagomel. And the Gemara says, Amar Rav Yehuda Amar Rav, Arba tzrichim lahodot. There are 4 kinds of people who need to express thanks to God for kindness. Yordei hayam, people who traveled across the sea. Holchei midbar, people who traveled across the deserts. Misha yacholev nitrapei, someone who was sick and was healed. Umisha yachavush b'asurim, or someone who was captive in a prison. These are 4 kinds of people who have undergone very dangerous situations, and after they survive these situations, they need to say a bracha of thanksgiving, a Birchat Hagomel, to thank God for allowing them to survive. And the Gemara cites sources for all of these individuals from the parak of Tehillim. Tehillim parak Kuf Zayin refers to the idea of thanking God for kindness and refers to all of these 4 kinds of people. After the Gemara cites all these psukim, the Gemara questions, Mai mivarech, what is the bracha that is said for Birchat Hagomel? Amar Rav Yehuda, so Rav Yehuda responds, Baruch Gomel Chasadim Tovim. Blessed is God who bestows kindness that is good. Abaye Amar, Abaye adds, Tzarich le'oduye kamei asara. This bracha has to be said in the presence of 10 people. Why? Because in that same parak of Tehillim, it says right after those 4 individuals, V'yiromamuhu b'kahal am, that we praise God in the kahal, which is at least 10 people. Marzutra Amar v'trein minai rabbanon. Marzutra insists that 2 of those 10 must be scholars. Shenemar, because the same exact pasuk, which begins v'yiromamuhu b'kahal am, concludes Ubimoshav Zakenim Yehalaluhu, that in the presence of Zakenim, of elders, of scholars, in the plural, at least 2, Yehaluah, we praise God. Mat Kiflo Rav Ashi. Rav Ashi attacks. V'ema Kulhu Rabbanan. Maybe all 10 should be Chachamim. If we interpret the second half of the pasuk as a qualification or a description of the first half, that the Kalhan that we're referring to is Zakenim. So the Gemara responds, Miktiv b'kahal zakenim, b'kahal am ktiv. It doesn't say kahal zakenim. It says kahal am and moshav zakenim. A kahal, which refers to this 10 people, is from the am, from the people of the nation, the ordinary people. And the addition is, in addition, there should be at least 2 zakenim. V'ema be'asara v'sha'ar amma v'trein rabbana. If that's the case, that we interpret these 2 halves of the psukim separately, so the first half should be a kahal am, 10 people of the nation, and in addition, there should be 2 chachamim. Why does it have to be 10, and then within the 10 there are 2? Kasha, so the Gemara responds that there is no answer that we know of. Then the Gemara cites a story, Rabbi Yehuda chalash, Rabbi Yehuda was sick, ve'aftach, ve'etpach, and was cured. All the Gabe Rav Chana Bagdata Rabbanon. So the Chachamim came to visit. Amri lei Baruch Rachmana Diyavach Nilan. Blessed, they said, blessed is God who has given you to us, to the world of the living. V'lo yavech la'afra, and did not give you to the dirt. Meaning, we're thankful to God that you survived. Amarlu, so he said, Patratun Yati miloduye, you have exempted me from the need for my saying Birchat Hagomel, because you said the bracha for me. Amar Abaye baya oduye bape asar, but didn't Abaye say that it's necessary to be thankful in the presence of 10? Tahavu be'asara, so apparently there were 10 people in this group that came to visit. V'ha'ihu lo kamoda, but he did not give the thanks. You can't fulfill your mitzvah by someone else giving Birchat Hagomel. If a person is obligated to Birchat Hagomel, which is the person who is sick, he has to say the bracha. How is he exempt because someone else blessed God? Lo tzarich da'ani batrayu amen. The answer is that the case is that he responded the word amen. And when you say the word amen after a bracha, it's as if you said the bracha yourself, and therefore he fulfilled the mitzvah. Thus we see that for Birchat Hagomel, the person who owes a bracha must say it, and can only fulfill the mitzvah with somebody else if he says amen, the affirmation of the bracha, which makes it as if he said it himself.